short video lesson about using microphones. I hope you find it useful. We're going to look at the two major types of microphones and look at the characteristics of both. Microphones convert energy from sound waves into electrical energy. Any device that converts energy from one form into another is known as a transducer. A set of kitchen scales is also a transducer, as is a thermometer. All these items do the same thing, convert energy from one form to another. You'll be using microphones in live performance environments, but also in recording environments, and you'll be miking up a variety of sound sources, including drums. And what does the film Alien have to do with microphones? Well, if you remember the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream," that's because there's no air. Sound needs air. So what is sound? Sound comes from vibrations that cause waves. When these waves are close together, that results in a high pitch. When the waves are further apart, it results in a lower pitch. These waves are much harder to attenuate or get rid of. You can hear them outside a disco on a Saturday night. Let's have a look at the different types of microphone. There are two main types of microphones, dynamic and condenser. Dynamic microphones are very rugged. I've had one for 25 years, dropped it down the stairs a few times, but it still works. They're cheap, good for picking up high impact sound sources like drums and guitar amps, and you don't need any power, just connect a cable and they'll work. Condenser microphones are much higher quality. They provide excellent high frequency pickup, so very good for vocals and cymbals. They give you a smooth sound, but they do require some kind of power. A major attribute of any microphone is its polar pattern or directionality. If you want to light up a room, the best way is to put a light bulb in the middle of the room and it lights the whole room for you. Now with a microphone, to pick up sound equally from all directions, you use an omni-directional microphone. It doesn't have any blind spots and it also gives you the truest reproduction of a sound source. You're not responsible for the quality of a singer's vocal performance, but you are responsible for the quality of their vocal sound. So this time, focus the light, as if you were illuminating just one part of a dark stage. To best accomplish this, we would use a cardioid polar pattern, and as you can see, picks up sound mainly from in front, and discards sound from the rear and the sides, perfect for recording vocals. There is also a figure of 8 polar pattern, not quite so commonly used, and as you can see it picks up sound equally from the front and the rear. Throughout the course, we'll be using a variety of microphones, including the Shure Beta 58A vocal microphone, and they also make a Beta 57A, which is more of an instrument microphone. Actually, this is really good for recording guitar amps, this one. A condenser mic. This is the AKG 414. It's a very high-end microphone, and as you can see from the front, allows you to select one of 4 different polar patterns.
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We'll begin bombing in 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reagan. He nearly started World War III with that remark. So be careful with microphones, because you never know who's listening. That was Mr. Reagan as a cowboy, and this is Mr. Reagan as President Reagan. Good job he wasn't impeached for reckless use of a microphone. This is just a glossary of terms that you're likely to come across when you're talking about microphones. So just go online, Google them, or check out Wikipedia and see what you can find out. I hope you've enjoyed this video lesson. If there's anything at all that you're not sure about, please ask me.